afternoon, Off the Bench Sports family. Back again, day 2. John Hot Rod Williams Gold Dome Classic. Again, yesterday we had a couple of interviews. One with the host coach, Travis Usey, as we gave you guys an overview of what the Gold Dome Classic has been for probably the last 18 years. It's been a really great tournament. A lot of really great players. The other interview was with Ponchatoula Green Waves head coach Tom Taylor. He's doing a phenomenal job at Ponchatoula this season. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with. But right now, we got another guy that's presented himself as a dude. That's what y'all call him, right? A dude. What do they call him now? Dudes or dogs?
Dogs.
He presented himself to be a dog. During this year's Jamboree, I saw this young man score 33 points in 20 minutes of basketball. That's a phenomenal feat. So please welcome
Letavian, Crocket, point guard, Santa Monica Gators basketball, class of 2023.
Welcome, man. Welcome.
What's good? What's good?
It's all good, man. When I'm in the gym or on the football field, on the baseball diamond, volleyball. I added volleyball. I was really happy about adding volleyball as a permanent feature to Off the Bench Sports. Not only because my daughter plays, but you have to be a really exceptional athlete to play volleyball and catch all those digs and blocks and all the great stuff that comes with volleyball. It's pretty cool, man. But it's always great to be in the gym, man. I grew up as a young kid growing up. Basketball was my first love, but not my best sport. If you understand what that means.
I understand.
Yeah, I was really good at football, but I've always loved that orange peel. You gotta be able to go to play with that thing, man. You gotta be able to do 9 things at one time. Where'd you get your love for basketball?
Well, I really just started playing when I was like 4, cause my brother played, and my mom just made me. She just like put me on the team, and then ever since I just been playing ever since. So it really just been a part of my life for a long time. So that's why I really love it.
Man, you couldn't even dribble at 4. Stop playing.
I couldn't, but I put in some work, got a little better.
You definitely put in some work. What was some of the things that you've learned about yourself in this growth process, about you getting to this point now? You know, you're in your senior year. What were some of the hardships that you learned from the game of basketball?
It was really, well, like hardships, you know. Wait, what you said again?
Hardships, like what about the game of basketball that was a trying time for you, that was tough, that made you a better basketball player? That may be a simpler question.
Well, when I was younger, I sat out a year, and like my coach told me to came back for cause I wasn't really playing as much, so I sat out a year and I worked on my game all year, and then I came back next year and I was way better than what I was. And ever since, I just been working, and I seen how good I could be, seen my potential, so I just kept on working and putting in the work.
You've shown the fact that you're a scorer, but what else about the game do you love that makes the game simple for you?
Playing at a fast pace and finding my teammates when I can. Because I know I'm going to score first, but and I know I'm going to be able to create opportunities for my other teammates.
Okay. So you're not a selfish player? Not
selfish, not at all. But I just know when to attack, when I need to score, and when I can create for my teammates.
Right. I understand all that, man. I like that. I might like you now a lot. Man. I love kids that are unselfish with the ball, and in this process, when you think about your teammates as well, that shows them that you not only care about them, but you want them to do well as well. What's your why? Why do you play basketball?
I play because I want to. Well, I play because I love it, but I play because my mom too. Though I just want to like help my mom out, and I want to like this is like way easy way to college. You know, pray for free college, at least get free college. Really for my mom though. My mom really the one that pushed me to make like really why I play basketball.
What's been one of the things that your mom has told you that help you see the game slow down? So
Well, like she tell me, she be like, sometimes I could get in my head at times where I'm not playing good, but she tell me, she be like, you know what you could do, like regardless, like even if you playing bad, bounce back. It's a whole nother game. So
has there ever been a time after a game where she said, you know, you really screwed it up tonight, do this and you'll be better for the next game? What was that?
yeah, she done told me that a lot of times. She told me that a lot of times. It's like, and I know I'm finna just go do this, get in the gym, go come back harder next game.
I'm really like, you see the smile on my face. They can't, because I'm thinking like I've talked to a lot of kids, and you know it's been a few that has the same story as a few other kids where their mom was like their sole inspiration for the game of basketball. How much does it mean that to you that she approves of how you play the game every night?
It mean a lot to me. I'm happy that she like there for me and stuff, cause like even after a bad game, she'll get on me, but like she'll like, you know I love you. That's the only reason why I do it. So like it just mean a lot to me that she care about me and she like with me through all this.
What has been, not from a scoring perspective, but from a competitive side of the game, what's been one of your favorite games?
One of my favorite games, like any year.
Any year.
I gotta say that EA game last year we came back when we was down 20. Like it was like almost the last game of the season. It was because we was in the first half we was down by like 20 and like we came back on that game, and it was one of the best games. Came back by one, and then everybody, because I know a lot of people was like worried and stuff, and like we came back. It just like it was just a turn. I don't even know how to explain it, but like that game just made me feel different. It just felt different about it because we came back, and then you know the Santa Monica EA rival always good.
Why is that rivalry so important to you guys?
I don't know why. I don't really know why it's important because like you know I'm really not from down here, but like I came. It's just like I don't know. It's just I don't like losing to EA. I just don't like losing to EA.
You know when you talk about basketball or football, really any sport within Ascension Parish, you know the first thing that comes up is EA versus Saint Amant, but the EA Dutchtown rivalry is a really special one as well. Do you know, is there any time that you know you guys are playing Dutchtown and you say, okay, I'm gonna put on a show tonight for the fans?
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Who are some of the players that you modeled your game after?
Model my game after? I ain't gonna lie. I gotta say, I know James Harden for sure.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, James Harden.
You know what, man? I'm kind of ashamed to say this, man, but I've become a really big fan, and I know he hasn't played but one game this year, but I've become a really big fan of LaMelo Ball, man. To me, he just the youngest one played with Charlotte. That's LaMelo.
LaMelo.
You know, he's only played one game, I think, this year, man, but just the maturation of his game, and you know, he's learning to play the game at a really high level in the NBA because he's found out that, yeah, I can score, but my game is a lot easier when I make my teammates better. but everybody knows my favorite player is KD, unstoppable. So, I'm gonna ask you about a kid. Well, not a kid. He's a grown man. How much? And again, I kind of see this in you, in him. Dame Lillard, guy that's mid-size. You know, I think he's like 6'3". Score the ball in bunches like you. How much in your studying of the game have you ever just said, okay, let me check Dame out?
Oh yeah, I like Dame. I check Dame out a lot. I like him. Dame actually used to be one of my favorite players when I was younger, though.
Really?
Yeah, when I don't know, I was like 11 to 12. I used to love Damian. I used to love Dame.
Man, you've had an opportunity to participate in the Gold Dome Classic a couple of years now. What's that like for you?
It been well. Last year we didn't have really a good Gold Dome Classic. We had went 0-3, but it's still a good experience to know that we like playing in the dome and then everybody else coming in there playing in the dome too.
What's been your favorite tournament that you've been a part of?
Favorite tournament? Let me think. Favorite tournament. It gotta be the. I gotta think. It been so many tournaments I done been to.
Right.
My favorite tournament, it gotta be I'll say the door tournament my sophomore year.
Yeah. Y'all went up there and won the whole tournament.
Yeah. Well we had played against Doyle. We played against Doyle and like that game was like kind of like similar to the EA game. We was down by a lot in the first half and then we came back and bounced back in the second half.
Right. Who's been your favorite teammate that you played with here?
Teammate? I gotta say either King and A-Bear or Kobe Hester.
Okay. Those guys graduated in 20?
Well, King graduated in 20. Kobe graduated last year.
Oh, okay.
2022.
Okay. Which player have you learned the most from here at St. Amant that helped grow your game?
I gotta most definitely say King for that too, cause like even after he graduated, we still in touch till today. And he always he still been telling me, basically my mentor. And he been giving me tips and stuff ever since he left, ever since I got here. And even after he left, he's still in contact with me.
Yeah, he's at Southeastern, huh?
Yeah, Southeastern.
Yeah, really good kid, man. He played. They played, I think, from like 5th to 8th grade together. During the summer. Kenyon was really solid basketball player, but hey, I think that's enough for right now, man. Great job this year, man. Again, leaders lead from the front. You're doing a great job at that, and so just keep working, man. Keep listening to your coaches. More importantly, keep believing in yourself and listening to your mom. And great things are going to happen. Thank you for taking a moment with Off the Bench Sports. So remember, get off the bench, get into the game.